think we did. Suddenly I found myself walking to my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they had been waiting for me. Oh, what up then? Yeah. I'm a murderer now, no matter how you look at it at all. I mean, a killer, and the really is to know. I literally killed another human being, no matter how you look at it. It is what it is. And, like, there is the debate on, like, the invader also, but, like, I knowingly killed another human being. It's like, you feel okay? You are our savior, the heroes of mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that. I get the feeling you're moving down the wrong path. Please straight up the path was meant to walk as a human being. It may be true that Eito created many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong to you now, had he? Well, I would say, you know what? I can 100% justify, like, quote-unquote, I would say, justify myself by saying, you know, he killed, like, at the very least, that Eito already killed his parents. Probably other person too. So, you know, like, I know what I just did is not good, but at the same time, like, he already did things that are actually fucking wrong, you know? Taking a huge amount of copium right now. You've executed no, she's not innocent. No. Shut up, bitch. Do you think I don't know all of that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat. I clenched my fists and practically barked at my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. Ghost boy be like, you know, I can go to your room if I want to. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the light on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. Now, if I came to scout B and C.
つまり君は救世主。人類を救った英雄ってことになる。
No, this is just the game trying to give me guilt, you know. I did the right thing. She was not innocent. Why can't I stop thinking about what he said after? You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. Yeah, indeed. People can change. Well, true that also. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. When I did, I could see Eito, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room, and spent the night killing to ball. My eyes wide open the whole time. I'm just gonna say, oh, I forgot to do. No, you can. Yeah, chapter select. You can chapter select. Okay, don't get it. We get it. You don't know chapter select. Okay, that's exactly why. So, The officer will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day, or directly before or after every decision. The character chapter select from the menu. Use it to complete 100% of the story. Day number 3 now. Ding dong bing bong.
総員最終防衛今日も
Ah.
野
Oh,
蛮
soon enough, soon enough, soon enough. Takumi, what the hell? What did you, Eito, he... Yeah. Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously. Yeah. It's so bad. My god.
まあ
I explained what happened to everyone. Yeah, Takumi killed another human being out of cold blood. It was an actual execution, you know. I told them that you came back from the future. I told them 8 was abnormal. That he tried to destroy me last night. I told them everything. Well. Oh well, if you say so. Yeah. At the release, there's no way he can prove she's not. How? Keko's word weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I made the right choice last night. I still don't have confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. That what I experienced last time what really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I didn't understand that, if nothing else. Everyone, please hear me out. There's no story, but... Okay, I'm gonna talk through everything. I knew why too. It was because I'd killed Eito. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse. Like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale.
えっと
I still don't understand what you think happened, whether it's true or not in another story. Why don't we call it a day? Yeah. Should we bury him? Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when she looked like a burnt pretzel stick. Oh my god. Shiroko! God damn. I wish you could do something about that. Like what? Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps. Oh well, I mean, it's a black. I can't do it, but it is. Okay. Why would we do that? So, I told you, it is such a pity. We don't know if he was really a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may or may not have committed in their life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like what it used to be? No one objected to her suggestion. Cyril reluctantly agreed there. And so we transported Eito to a classroom on the second floor. What is this room? It's a morgue. Oh, here's it. Well, pretty good. This is where we store bodies and causes of death are known. See what if you get killed by unknown weapon during a defensive battle? A bioweapon and a machine, something like that? In that case, we need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. How? Everybody hands their shoulder against the cord as they looked around the room, their breath came in the air. Okay, right tomorrow morning it will be done. One last thing. And it's said on birth, as of today, I'd like to officially designate Suno as the Special Defense Unit team leader. And you know what? Yeah, we say we in the future, and you have red hair. So, I guess you'll make a great leader. What? Or the party team lead for all life. That is the only thing I need for someone to leave the party, you know? If you know the future, you save someone, and you have red hair, yeah, in totally rule a country, you know? We can rule the universe if you did those things. That's an order for your commanding officer. Disobey, and you will be court-martialed. Oh, I'm going to be the king? Oh, they're not happy with me. Return to the roof at Reddy's face was even more gloomy, having seen Ato's body up close. The invasion to the room without saying a word. I can save it, okay? I can let people believe in me again. The artificial satellite hung in the sky lit this contest mechanical lights. It went further away than last time I saw it. Oh, that sound was bad. Wait, what? I got sniped?
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園、今日も偉大な野蛮ゲレス。
They would just get sniped? In the morning, as you going to the cafeteria, and then by then said somebody else had got them before me. Kyoko, good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No. Wait. I'm just gonna... What exactly do you mean, Takumi? Wait. Did you eat breakfast? No, I'm not hungry. But I could maybe go for a shrug. What the fuck do you mean? There is... What do you mean? You wanna eat a frog? From breakfast? I OG, Takumi? Like for real? You OG or something?
Oh.
Yeah. Sure could be like, what the fuck do you mean? You know, forget about that. What the fuck was that? Shiroko was like, excuse me? I did cover a moment to sit in and like, Frikui was, yeah, like, he just lived up to his name. Okay, I wanted to see the result of the restoration. So he's not here. Does that mean he's done? Hinako approached the body to step in for the weaker and quietly put by the sheet covering Ato's body.
みたいね。少なくともかりんとうではなくなったわ。
She's not a burn pretzel anymore. I felt vaguely relieved seeing him. Of course, I hadn't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time. But I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. I don't fucking care. So I don't. Know that his body was bited away just to be a painful mass of emotion within me eased a
せっかく
little.
こんなに綺麗にしたのに
The
土
becoming
に
a
埋めちゃうの
kitten.
はなんかあれよねしばらくはこのままにしておきましょうか
Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer? No, bury him, please. We found something messed up. Come look. You'll see for yourself. Oh? Hiroki and I and Fry kicking slew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom of the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. Oh, cool. You leave the school now, or I'll kill you all. Spray paint. Someone's sprayed a message on a digital blackboard. I looked at the message. Leave the school now, or I'll kill you all. I was the first one to find it. I finished breakfast early, I was wandering around the school when I saw this. Then she came back to, welcome in, I get it. Damn, they even used a font. I like, watching me anyway. Dude. Maybe? Why would you say something like that? I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Looks like some snot-nosed... I don't know what to talk to about. Hey, that's crazy. I might be crazy. That's crazy. Looks like some snot-nosed kid wrote it. I believe it though. It's way more interesting that way. Yeah, please. I smell a killing game in the air. Oh yeah. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Whether it says or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get him down. Yeah. What if it was Ato? The ghost of Ato? Maybe the restoration brought him back like a zombie. Nope. He's dead. He be dead. Yeah. He can be dead. The person behind the threat is in the room right now. Everybody glanced around trying to see what everybody else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distress and unease. Wait, but there's one other person could be, right? Yeah, Sirai. Then it would, yeah, maybe. No, not at all. Why would he write a threatening message like this? We need to find Sirai. Whoa. Oh, he's there. He's not dead. Oh, it turned out he was very close to the classroom. Read the theme song Dreams. Oh, yeah, that's sad. Why or why? Why could he explain something like that?
マジかよ。嘘でしょ。なんで司令さんが。
Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the sucker felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before, the last time I went through this. Back then, Aito had been responsible for it, but Aito didn't exist in this world any longer. I killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet, the same thing as was happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Aito in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? Return to the classroom in the days. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expression grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. Still think this is a prank? Maybe not. But if this isn't a prank, then it is just not fair. They didn't even give us the chance to leave. Maybe it means that Kiryu or part will start as soon as we see the message. And it's highly probable that Surei was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So one of us had to die before we knew we were being threatened. How utterly unreasonable. Even the terrorists set off a small-scale explosion, then claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's a prank, they announce that they are going to carry out another crime. That only be right. That only do be making a lot of sense, you know. Just saying, you know. It was possible to kill fainted this right, show them a says. Yeah. And that case could be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sirene. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Sirene still being nearby. For now, I need to still figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school or do we ignore it and stay? It is up to me to decide. Oh, damn. Leave the school or not? Leave school or I'll kill you all. What if we leave the school right now? You know? I don't want to do like the risky choices every time. What if we leave the school? The worst. That I don't want to make the risky decision every fucking time. So I'm thinking, if I say leave the school, my thoughts is we're going to wait. Okay, I'm good. We are going to take the bus to go to the second class defense academy. But aren't you a badass army of heroes? Wait a minute, I'm thinking, we get somewhat sniped from the movie, things like that. So there was indeed a way for us to get totally killed. And it could be a prank, but I would say in the off sense that it is not. There is nothing really stopping us from taking the bus and just going to the second class defense academy, like the school where Nozomi, Punching Girl, all of that were there, you know? Like, we totally can, I think. And I heard that's what's going to happen if I say yes. Oh, but we can't actually. No, wait. What am I thinking? What am I actually thinking? No. We can't leave the school. Otherwise, like, the defense room is going to be. Like, yeah. The defense room is going to be open and we lose. Bleh. Yeah, we're gonna leave it unprotected. My bad, I forgot, like, protecting the... Taiba is alive again. Taiba is alive again. Even can he, like... No. And wait, hear me out. I know you... I can actually, like, you know more than I do. But hear me out. If we were chosen to protect Fireboy, that means that Fireboy cannot actually drive off the insiders on its own, you know? Otherwise, like, why would we be here? There is no reason for us to be there if Claimy Boy can defend himself on its own. So Phil, no. I know you're sad because we won't get to see Pumpkin Girl, like, sooner. I would love to see Pumpkin Girl sooner, for sure. But if we leave the school, we die, like, the game is donezo. Like, what would leaving the school actually do for us, you know? Like, we leave, and then take Strainy Boy. We fought. No, leave the school. No, we can't. We cannot, otherwise, like, we'd be dead. And we can't leave the school unprotected. I will put you all in one piece together. In one place together. Wait. If we put you all in one place together, outside the school protection. Yeah. Listen. For that. Hey guys, listen. We can't listen to the message. You know you can attack any day now. We can't just leave this place unprotected. Yeah. That means you should know exactly when the enemy will attack, right? So when's the next attack? 3 days from now, on day 7. What's the big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It doesn't matter of going outside a wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right? Would be technically complying with what the message say, and the frequency need follow through without threat. Yeah, but there's no guarantee the enemy will act in the same way this time. Hell, because you may already have seen the course of history by coming back to the past. Is that what you're trying to say? There is another thing to consider. Can we retrust the Caltrators to keep their word and leave the Academy alone while we are gone? We're talking about someone who did something that vicious to Siray before we even saw the message. Yeah. I have no clue what it could be. One thing we can figure is that they're an invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone. I personally think we should just ignore that message. Yeah. Nether loaves the culprit into slaughter mode, right? Now that's a kind of show I'd pay for the nose to watch. Nice elf, and fuck you. Yeah. So if we take a head count, there are 6 of us who wants to stay. Takumi, Takemaru, Darumi, Shuma, and it's Kumo twins. If we're going by majority vote, those who want to remain have already won, right? Nobody's stopping you from going out there yourself. Yeah, get fucked. I dare say that's what the culprit's ring aiming for. One of them managed to isolate someone. The reason begins. In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. I knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sun soon set and night approached. Ding dong ding bong. We don't get Siri. This game is unplayable. No, do not show me Siri, okay? I don't want to see it. No, I don't want to see it. Do not show me Siri when Siri is big dead once again. Even died before we got the chance of hearing the theme song again. How dare they? I guess the announcement must be recorded then. Yeah. Indeed. Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was just bluffing. We'll see. Then back to my room to hit the sack. Did you just willingly trigger your own death flag? That's nuts. Ain't nobody had time for it. Why didn't we end in some freaking game or movie? Little do you know, they actually will. Shh. They're hiding somewhere. Among us? Dun dun dun. Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiroko's statement. We all glanced around, scrutinizing each other's nervously. I see how it is. Safer for us all. We just sleep in our rooms. But his dad room's locked, so we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we sleep. I refuse to believe the conflict could be one of us. Let's not start suspecting each other. Would you point directly into the culprit's hands? Told you they were just bluffing with that message. Whoever's behind it probably gets a kick out of seeing us running around like headless chicken, that's all. Oh, definitely you're gonna be dead. Sirei was targeted because she was a machine. Damaging a metal contraption is completely different from killing a flesh and blood person. Don't you think so, Takumi? Oh, too soon? Well, I'm sorry. Are you trying to say the culprits won't harm us because we're human? I'm just guessing. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. Let us see what tomorrow morning brings. Who gonna be dead? Who gonna be dead? My body is so struggling. Susan both said they didn't think the culprit would be among us, but as I watched them leave, it occurred to me they probably had a suspicion that Hiroko, Gaku, and I were the only one left in the cafeteria. Why can't everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stay together? Everyone's gone. They seem to thrill us. If the two of you are working together, it'd probably be assorted tonight. Gaku? It's Shizri? Excuse me, Gaku? I like for real? I'm gonna say, you know, Gaku was not pretty high in my respect theories. But this fucking dude, just like, you know, Tsukishimo and dig as deep down as he could. I didn't as a joke. It ain't okay. I have a way of proving that. I guess going back to our room to rest really is the only thing we can do now. Indeed, casting aspersions at each other here won't help us sleep any better. Right, fine. But I'm rude too. But only because there's no other choices. You absolute motherfucker, Gaku. I swear. What the fuck did you mean? Oh my god. And so we all went back to our room and turned in it for the night. I tossed and turned restlessly on my bed. My eyes were closed, but sleep kept invading me. Pearl wrote that message and destroyed Sea Rain. Is the culprit really one of us? No, there's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. They couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying Sea Rain and writing that message. Ergon, I was sure the person who wrote the message and the person who destroyed Sea Rain are one and the same. We just automatically assume so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we're actually up against two different people. Yet, if it is not one person that is like doing everything, might be at least two. I ruffled my hair and finally were curling up in my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. Day 5. Ding dong ding bong. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, it is 12:55 a.m. It hasn't even been an hour since the new day began. Oh, excuse me. And what a.m.? Hiruko? Is that you? I looked around before stepping out. There was nobody to be seen anywhere. Just as I turned around to go back into the room, a sharp pain exploded at the back of my hand, quickly rendering me unconscious. What? Am I just going to be like knocked around every single night? Like I won't be able to sleep, I'm just gonna get knocked around again and again and again and again. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm gonna go over there. Well. Oh, jeez. Mystery is mystery there. We'll see. Lots and lots of mysteries indeed. But that is going to be it for me today. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say thanks everyone for being there. I guess we're not even close to being done. Like, I can't even fathom, like, how much time do we still have before it's, like, over? Should we rating today? Such a little episode to go now. Well, I'm like, you know, I guess, honestly, I guess. Okay, well, have fun everyone! Oh my god, I'll see you all on Friday, okay? Ciao! Au revoir!